Hi guys, Borjo here, bringing you another Everquest 2 guide, but this time it's for the end of the signature line in Terrors of Thalumbra expansion, the Unveiled Palace. Now this footage that I'm going to use here is actually from beta, but I've run through this currently a couple of times on live and it's all the same. So I've seen a few people having issues with this zone, mainly with the final boss, so I thought I would quickly narrate through. This was my first ever run through this. It actually came from, I was live streaming at the time, but it should be fine. This was my first ever run through of this thing at all, period. I hadn't run through it before, so I was trying to figure out what to do. So first thing, when you zone in, you are going to lose your merc. This place is not nice if you've not been keeping on top of your gear and things. So you're going to have to use tactics to stay alive. So Serena's up there, but what you want to do is you need to clear the two side wings to begin with. Now, if you're on a squishy class, these mobs can wreck you completely. So use whatever roots or burst you can to kill as many. If you die a few times, it doesn't make a difference. Just do what you can to take them out. Now, I did die a couple of times when I did this on my Warlock. I found I had to root one, blow one up, and if I died, the mob you killed would stay dead. So do whatever you need to get through them, but do take a note. They do hit really hard. The last boss also hits hard, but there's ways and means of dealing with that. So clear the two side rooms. Easier said than done. There's mini bosses. Now I'm actually going to speed the footage up here, as we just want to get to the bosses as quickly as possible, and you don't want to be sat here for 15 minutes waiting for me to clear stuff on my Zerk. So let's just, I've sped it up 4 times, so I'll slow it back down when we get towards the end. But as you can see, even at 4 times, these mobs are taking a while to kill. So yeah, just do what you can. I mean, if you've been following the SIG line, and just the SIG line, you might be a little bit short on gear, but if in doubt, you can run a few of the solos, plug the gaps of your gear which are doing badly. I killed these anyway. I was wondering if these mobs here, these white con guys, would give me a buff or something to help. They didn't, but it was worth a go. So with these guys, I would recommend killing the dogs first. They're weaker than the named, and they seem to hit quite often, and hit fairly hard. So I just deal with this way. Both sides are the same. Now, you'll notice here, if you've run this zone before and you're happy with the zone, I forgot to do something. That's because, like I say, this is my first run through and I didn't know what I was doing. But what you're supposed to do in the side rooms, when you kill the boss, you get, I think it's an inactive crystal. You're supposed to plug that inactive crystal into the machine that is in the actual place as well, where behind the boss. So I totally forgot. Now, I think I skip pulling those ones on the left because I figure I don't need... No, I pull them. Only pull what you need to, but, you know, aggro could be an issue in certain parts. So I don't know what I'm checking. I'm just looking at... I think I was checking mitigation and stuff. There you go. So look, I've actually just noted there that there's something behind him you can click. I don't think it's located in the same place now. I think it's out of that alcove and to the side of where the boss currently is now. So if you're looking for the machine, it's probably on the floor now instead. So finish this side exactly the same as the other side. Nothing special. And then you're going to plug this stuff into these machines. There you go. So I've realised now, and I have to leg it all the way back to the other side to plug it in. And what this does is this enables you to hit Serena in the sky. So we're going to slow down again and go there. Right, we're on 2 times speed now, but all you need to do to knock Serena out of the sky, see where she stood and click the switch that indicates which one she stood underneath. Because what this will do is this will blast her with fire. I think you hit her 4 times, and she'll get pissed off enough that she grabs you and throws you in the air, ready to face the next final challenge. So I just came out to look where she was. But she just moves along. So that was number 3. That was only 3. Right, so she sends you up, gives you some lore bits, and kicks you back to the Queen. Now, I'm going to slow it back down to single time speed so you can see exactly what I do here. Right, first things first, you're going to be fighting an epic. So ensure that you've got the buff from the Queen. You can check this, like it says it there. You can check it in your character screen, and what it'll do is you will have millions of hit points. Now, to fight this thing, I would recommend pulling to one side. It's slow. If it reaches you, you will die, basically, or you'll get hurt. I tried jumping over the side like that. She just chucks you back up. I thought I could pull him down the bottom. Now, see these black rings? Kite the guy into the rings and hit him. Now, make sure you position yourself in such a way that when you turn to run, you're going to be running into the bigger open area. So he gets a few swings off there. If you find you're getting hit a couple of times by this thing, if you run and stand near the Queen for a few seconds, she will heal you for full health. So don't be alarmed. Just don't stay near him. What I should have done here is stood the other side of the mob, but I didn't because I'm crazy. But yeah, make sure you I just kite end to end, guys. Kite end to end. So he's going to get a swing off if you don't joust early. If you're a range class, you want to be at range anyway. But if you're melee like I am on the tank, and you get lucky, see, Serena will try and drop the black rings at your feet. So you get into position early and just drag him through it. Here you go. He swings again, but I managed to actually riposte that one, I think. Back away. I'm waiting for the black ring, Still, there it is. So then he just walks through it. That's all you need to do, guys. People have so much trouble with this. Just don't be stood there for too long. Get a few hits in if you're melee and then run away. And that, guys, is Unveiled Palace, and that's how you finish the signature line. As normal, if you like these videos, hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends. I'm Borgio. I'll see you guys next time.